Modern economics is teaching a lie. One of the most foundational models to modern macroeconomics is called the Phillips curve, which graphs a supposed trade-off between unemployment and inflation. The theory goes that the lower unemployment is, that is, the more people that are working and have jobs, the higher inflation will be. The issue is, there's no good evidence for it. The US Phillips curve, flat. Japan and Canada, flat. Denmark's, flat. Ecuador, Saudi Arabia, flat. The UK's Phillips curve is not just mostly flat, but actually slightly inverted. In response, economists say that the Phillips curve isn't really just about unemployment, but about labor market slack. After all, the original Phillips curve was supposed to show a trade-off between wage growth and inflation. So let's use some different measures of labor market slack. Prime age employment Phillips curve looks okay in the US. In Canada, Japan, the UK, and Denmark, it's flat. Two different studies used wage data from US states to try to find a Phillips curve and came up with a bunch of flat slopes. As Mankiw put it, the search for a reliable Phillips curve is like the search for the Holy Grail. It engages some of the best people around, they never reach their goal, but somehow they are never deterred from continuing the pursuit. This becomes a real issue when the Federal Reserve is basing its policy off of the worry that if too many Americans have jobs, inflation will suddenly become a problem. And the Fed has repeatedly underestimated how low unemployment can go before inflation goes up, probably because there is simply no consistent or law-like relationship between inflation and unemployment. Instead of worrying about hard-to-measure and lagging indicators like consumer inflation data, or worrying that too many people have jobs, I think it's time to worry about a better target, like a nominal GDP or a gross labor income floor.